Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brian Barnagazzi. And, it's important to know here that I did not make this up, nor did I even write this crap. And the reason is that, I'm still kind of reeling in from me being dizzy, but at the time I wrote this out, I said, white people shouldn't be able to run it. No, that's not what I meant. I do apologize. Let me rephrase that, and so that we can do this the proper way. Because the real thing I wanted to say was not right that way, because it just annoys me the way people do this, like, and what it is actually, the people that write this out are so much more influential, and they get away with such articles like, okay, look, this is the kind of crap that should not be on the internet because you think you're number one, like, when you shouldn't be. No, in fact, nobody should be number one when they put out articles that make no sense, or when they put out misinformation. Like, they're the number one be all, and everyone should just shut the hell up and listen to them, because, not to say that it's not important, because it is, but at the same time, you're not number one. Half the damn time that they wrote out there, it's an opinion, not a fact. And another thing is, the way that they write it out is like it's all over the place. Dude, no. Now, most of it, it's fine. But when it gets like down to this one point and it cuts off, what the crap are you doing? Do you not know how to form a sentence? And it's like when people do broken language, like, or broken English. Like, Jackie Chan is a major overall exception. Okay? Not to be anything, but because, a lot of people have a hard time with it, like anything else. And I understand that. But a lot of times when people write this crap out on the internet, like they know how to speak English, and they don't. They've had all this time, and they don't even know how to pronounce words. Or not pronounce words. Sorry, I shouldn't say that either. They don't know how to make out where it makes sense. Even if it is broken dialogue, which I can accept. At least with Jackie Chan, he makes it where it makes sense. That's where his exception lies. Whereas everybody else who can speak broken, they don't know. It's like, well, if they do know how, they don't, I kind of made fun of myself because that's what I do. I don't make fun of other people unless they're freaking, that I'm mocking them, because sometimes it's the best way to instead of just getting pissed at them, because the way they sit there to treat me. It also depends on how they're treating me as well. But as for anything else, no. I mean, it can be hard to say things, I get it. But that's not why I make fun of myself or whatever, or other people. It's because of the way you treat me. I make fun of you in a mocking way. Not all the time. Depends on my mood and how you treated me. Because you best believe it, buddy. Because I don't mess around. But articles like this, I would have gone back to it, but it's kind of disappeared. So that's why I'm kind of recording over this. But yeah, basically it's just because they're the number one source to be all. Like, they're better than anybody just because of the way that they rolled it out. I don't think I'm better than everybody else, except that I am in most ways. But overall, no. In other words, let me put it this way: I don't think I'm better in a way that that my way should be way better and people should really, and I'll never believe in that. I don't care what's going on or how I live my life or whatever, however it becomes. I never ever fall for that crap where I think that mine's so much better that people should be listening to me like I'm the number one be all. Everybody else is full of shit and they shouldn't say any damn thing. No, they can say whatever the hell they want to. It doesn't really bother me any. But it does bother me on specific things. Okay? Other than that, that's just my reservations. And you want to make a fucking article, fine. But don't be like, oh, I'm the number one and I'm better than anybody out. And I don't care what anybody says. Even if I don't actually say that kind of crap. No. In a lot of ways, yes, you are better. But to be better than anybody else, it ain't never gonna happen. And I'm not gonna fall into that trap like I did in the past, where I started to believe that, well, anybody can be better than me. No. My belief points have changed. You can be just as good as me, but not better than me. No more than I can be better than you. I don't believe that I am, but I think I'm just as good. If I'm not just as good, then what the fuck kind of crap do I need to be in this world for? Because if you start thinking about that way, it starts more being depressing that, wow, somebody's better than me. It's hard to keep up with that. Hard, because that's what part of the competition is. Which makes you think, oh man, somebody's just so much better. They're not. They aren't. They're not better than you, and you're not better than them. What it is the key thing is that you are just as good. That should be the most important thing that you should focus on. Not being better than somebody else, because if you do, somebody else is going to become more better than you, and then you're going to give up like, so now this guy's better than me, or she is. Just because she's got boobs, or because she's a woman. I can't compete with that. I can't keep up with it. It's just not, I don't know what to do. I just got to give up on life and everything. That's how a lot of it is. Now, I admit that a lot of times we don't always get to that point when we're, But a lot of it can be because of that. That main key point right there. And I'll tell you something else. If you're thinking that, maybe I shouldn't be here, and that maybe I should be better than somebody else, and just make me feel better, man, don't do that either. Because it will happen to you. Everybody says, nah, I'll be fine. As long as I can always be better and be number one. One day it happens. You're no longer number one. Crap. I can't do it anymore. As much as I try, I just can't do it. I'm just as good, and I don't want to be just as good. I want to be better. Don't live your life like that. That's a craptastic way to do things. And it's not good to live like that, okay? It just really isn't. So, if you're looking to live a good life, I can't tell you all the secrets because it's your life. You gotta live it how you want to. But at the same time, there are exceptions that you have to make in order to make your life better and happier. Like, yeah, I just want to be just as good. I don't want to be better, because I know that I won't always be happy or be happy forever. Because there will become a day that I will no longer be better. Because some dude, it's like another argument that could be said, or argumentatively said anyway. Like when some dude is better, even though he's not the father, but he's the boyfriend. He's the better man for your daughter. Even if you're not actually having a, kind of thing with her. It's just a kind of relationship like, okay, I've always been the man of the relationship, and we didn't do whatever, but we just kind of, we hung out. And now, in order for her to be cool and hanging out, she's got to hang out with a dude she wants to be with. So, I like to think that it's more of, you just want to be just as good because you are that. Now, it's like I saw this stupid commercial about, like, you can't hang out with me, it's my birthday. Why not? You know? It's crazy that way. But one of the things that I saw that was very inappropriate as well with these advertisements, I forget the name of the game now, but they had it like he was spaced, and she was like, you can't see my reaction, but she was like, oh. And like, no, Dad. And there wasn't even no boyfriend in the picture. You didn't even know about that until you clicked on the video. So anyway, it's not what it makes it out to be, because sometimes still frames can make it out like, yeah, there's something wrong there. Like he had unzipped his pants or something, or was about to. Literally, that's what it looked like in that scene, and I ain't kidding you. That's why I posted that on Facebook like that, because I mean, if you'd have seen what I saw, yeah, it does look like that, but it ain't what it appears to be until you. I mean, it is like that because of the, the still frame. In other words, as anything can look like that except for the way he's sitting on the couch. Like, Then eventually he hears all this kind of junk going on because I guess they're talking loud enough or something. I don't know. Because, eventually he hops in there and starts talking about, well, did you do this? Did you do that? And it shows her how to play the game. Him and her boyfriend. Or boyfriend. I mean, can you believe that? So, yeah. It's hard to believe that half the time that they are a family. And sometimes they actually are. Not always. But that's what makes it hard. Because it's not always true. What's behind the scenes about, women and older men. Even if they have a supposed younger guy with them, or one of their dumb reasons. And the one thing I don't get about this other family that I've seen on their short reels on Facebook, I can't think of the name, but they have this entire family of both men living under one roof, and he's kicked them out like a few times. And I don't understand the whole deal. I don't understand any of it. And then I don't understand either is about these relationship crap that's going on. Like, okay, you think this is funny, but it's not. If you're having that much trouble in the relationship that there's an argument going on, then you need to see a therapist. And not just be recording this crap like you think it's funny when it's not. Because if you're actually going through this kind of stuff, which is hard to believe when you make it like you think it's a comedy, and you say it's based on true, go seek some help. And no judgment intended, like I would treat you any differently. But honest to God, just go seek some damn help instead of just recording a video of it like, oh, it's like it's a big old mockery deal. Like, yeah, let's do that. So, anyway. Got her attention. Alright, later.